Yo, what's up, everybody? Be Maurice J, and I'm back. This is a new series I'll be doing every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I'm going to do a Let's Get Raw, where I'm going to review Monday Night Raw. We're going to upload a video at Wednesday uh, at 5 o'clock talking about Raw. Um, Only because, I work, so I work two jobs, so, sometimes I won't have the time to do it on Tuesday. But if you want to see my instant review of Raw, you can always go to the blog site that's down here, 1bmj3.wordpress.com, and that will be up every Tuesday where I review uh, Raw itself. But this is how the whole thing is going right now. This is something new that I'm doing, and hopefully every day it'll be a different video. But I'm dedicating myself to Wednesday in order to do the Let's Get Raw. So um, one thing about Raw that's been going on lately that I have been really happy with is the fact that Raw is really, not Raw period, but WWE in general is really working on now building new stars, uh, putting new faces on TV, um, building an audience, and building up the tag team division by through NXT. This is something that WWE has been doing, something they stopped doing. But with the major influx of talent that's left, they really need to find themselves pushing the envelope, trying to get new talent in. And so, watching Raw, watching WWE over the past week or so, I've really been like what's going on as far as the business goes. We got now on NXT, we got the Usos who are there building up. Hopefully, uh, one of the Usos drunk driving arrest doesn't mess up their push. We have um, JTG and the big Afro dude Darren Young. Their tag team. We have uh, just different tag teams all over the place coming up. We have Airborne, obviously. Um, I was like what they were doing Miz and Truth, which is gonna lead into this whole review. So when you go on the Raw, I'm not I don't I look at wrestling for the entertainment value. So, I like good in ring action, but I like, the overall production. Production to me is more important than just the in ring stories. But I don't watch ROH. That's why I don't watch ROH and a lot of independent promotions. I like production. So I like camera angles and things like that. And you'll see why as we go through this review. Raw start off anyway with a little of a detour when we get a wrestling match. No promo, but a match. Um, we had Randy Orton taking on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's a great talent right now. I don't know what's going on. I feel like he's being buried right now. But, I guess we're going to see him on even Raw, because he hasn't been on TV in so long, on major TV in so long. But, um, it's really interesting to see that whole thing happening. And Randy Orton pretty much beat him. It's a typical match. Randy Orton won. But the best part of it came after the match because then we had Mark Henry come out for his match, uh, and him and Randy Orton got into a brawl. A lot of passion. I love how they made Mark Henry a monster. You know, being a Kool Aid man a few years previously, and now being a monster, it really does a lot. And it's a role that he fits in perfectly. Um, he was good in as a comical character and a happy-go-lucky guy, but to be taken seriously when you're that big, you need to be a monster. And they have done a great job of making him a monster. Um, so I was really impressed with that. Um, Randy Orton looked strong. Randy Orton didn't look weak at all in this. Actually he won. But I really like how they let Mark Henry throw half the referees across the ring, like, wow, to show how strong he was. It was beautiful. Really enjoyed that a lot. And I give that segment a pretty good segment. And the match was bad, and I gave out 2 stars. But I understand the match was to get both of them out there at the same time. Um, Mark Henry comes out, and he takes on Mark Henry takes on Jomo, who I guess John Morrison now just being buried completely. Um, it's over for him. you know. And I used to like John Morrison, but I'm not gonna lie. After a while, his matches starting to get a little bland too. You kind of knew what was gonna happen. You needed a big spot. I got tired of saying that myself, but Mark Henry totally demolished Joe Mo. It wasn't no big deal to it at all. 2 stars, who cares? Big idea is that Mark Henry is still a monster. That's all that we need to know. I love Mark Henry being a monster. We're going to a skit now where it was broken into 2 parts because they had a commercial behind it. In the skit, we have Vicky Guerrero and her whole crew talking to David Otunga, who's a lawyer. You know, um, and in that skit, they go out to the ring afterwards because I did tell John Laurinaitis, whatever his name, Johnny Ace, their grievances. He goes and say, "I'm gonna tell Triple H." They come out to the ring, and each one will go through their grievances. Triple H comes out there, and he talks about how he wants controversy, and he likes this and that. He can't believe that people will come out here and complain about how the people just fought. Oh, that you all don't complain at all. I hope you all fight. Blah 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 blah. I gave this initially a 2 star, but I'm gonna give it a 3, and I'm gonna tell you why as we progress on because I do think it added to the storyline. Kelly Kelly and Eve versus Beth Phoenix and Natalia. Divas matches normally rank 1 star, if that much. I gave this one 2. Reason why? It was great to see Kelly Kelly get a new dimension to her character. So tired of seeing Kelly Kelly be bubbly and cheery every time she comes out there. Oh no no, oh no no, I don't have me, I don't have me. It was great to see her get a little edge on her, a little anger, a little aggression. She just lost it, and it was good to see. It finally made her look like a competitor, and not like this blonde model who winning by flukes. It made it look like she actually cared about the title. Beth Phoenix and Natalia are just great anyway, so that makes it work. Hopefully, Kelly Kelly, keeps this aggression up and that we get to hear some talking. This is getting, but I did really like that. I think Kelly Kelly has gotten better in the ring. I think that when Awesome Kong gets back, we got a really good Divas division going on. You know, people could be mad about Gail Kim being fired or quitting, but Gail Kim botched a lot in WWE, so I don't know. Who can remember the match with her and Mickey James? I might that was bad, but I like that. Jinder Mahal, whatever the name is, and Santino match. No purpose. Just let people know Santino was back. That's all. No purpose. No stars. Now I give it 1 star. I'm happy to see Santino back. Don't care. Then they went to the Awesome Truth. That's what I'm calling Miz and our Truth, the Awesome Truth. Um, It was interesting. They did something different. They used YouTube, a social media, which made it seem more relevant. They're fired. They should not be on WWE television having Jim Ross out of their house. So that looked good. It looked convincing. It looked honest. I liked it. And once again, they show what happened at the end of the Hell in a Cell match, which was beautiful. You know, these things lead to very captivating storylines to me when you make everything look real. So I was happy with that. These guys who are mad. Uh, and they're suing Triple H because Triple H assaulted them while they were handcuffed, which is a really good storyline because that's wrong. So we'll see how that goes. This might get and all led to a better storyline. This is what I mean with a good storyline. Every aspect leads to a better storyline, and we'll go forth from there. Get the 6-man tag. CM Punk and John Cena was in this match. You knew the good faces were gonna win. But deep in my mind, I said John Cena or CM Punk are going to get the victory.
I was at change location real quick. Apologize for that, but anyway. So Sheamus picks up the victory. I was very shocked by that. I thought it was going to be Cena or Punk, but they allowed Sheamus to get the victory, which I think was a very very good thing. You got the crowd involved. Crowd went nuts when they saw that Sheamus had won, and it really just did really fantastic as far as I looked at for the show. Um, Could the match have been better? Of course. This was not a great match, but it did accomplish the purpose of having a decent match show. So we get to the best part of it, which is where Triple H is in the middle of the ring, and all the talent except for the major faces are not there because I don't know when they're getting the heat. And while they're out there, Triple H goes off and he's talking about how he does everything just for the fans. Uh, I feel like this was a key point because people have to understand that he felt like he was doing things just for the fans. Okay, so that's where you go with that. Then you hit the idea here where he talks about how how he has to that's to speak their grievances. Barrett speaks first. Uh, and he talks about the anarchy going on in WWE. Triple H tried to dismiss him real quick, talking about how he tried to do it just a few years ago with the Nexus angle, and tried to dismiss that real quick. That is what it is. It made sense, but after that, the referee Mike Chioda, he started talking about the attacks on referees and things of that nature, and how he felt like nothing was being handled there. You know, And then, Beth Phoenix talking about the divas. Triple H said, has anything happened to any of the divas yet? She said no, but I think it would have been really cool if they had just, talked about Maurice having a stalker too. I thought that would have kind of been cool, but they didn't. They didn't go that far. You know, we're ready to break the fourth wall and get her involved since she's been on TV in a while. After that, Lawler speaks. He says it's not his fault. Blah 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 blah. I thought it was bad scripting because after that he's gonna say that he's walking out because Triple H is responsible for it. So if it's not Triple H's fault, then how's he responsible? It didn't make sense to me. But anyway, Jerry Lawler walks out. The whole ring starts to clear out in sections. So group started left here, group started left there, group started left there. The best part of it to me was when the cameraman started putting the cameras down. Now, you put the cameras down, you really show like this. You look at Triple H's feet. It's not a perfect production, and that showed to me the seriousness. It made the production look that much more better when they put the headsets in front of the camera and things of that nature. It really pulled that out. So I thought they did a great job with it. And JR leaves, and by the end of the segment, you're left with no one but Triple H in the ring with the fans chanting for him. Alexander Punk has released on Twitter some statements where he's like, that was a Punk move everyone did walking out. But for me at the time, it really signified, it really advanced the storyline. We don't find out what their plans are after, what their plans are now. I want to tune in next week now to find out what's going to happen with the WWE and things of that nature. So I looked at some of the SmackDown. Spoiler, I'm not going to put that out there yet. I want to see SmackDown myself. If I look at it, if I talk about that, but that was just it for that night. Very good Raw to me. Very good Raw. I know people didn't like it, but it was good to me. All right, so I'm going to get on out of here tomorrow with the apps.